Where to? Who knows? We shall find out. They're clearly building a lot of stuff here. They're building some sort of infrastructure, CAF, whatever over there. It's definitely ongoing. I would say that their current visitor centre can't cope to a point where I couldn't be bothered to wait for the toilet, so I've just left it for now. Okay, towards Apollo Bay. We've come from Port Campbell. Apollo Bay, 84 kilometres away. It's got a bit overcast actually. I'm wondering if that is smoke from the bushfire, or if it's just overcast. Stay hydrated. Haha, see you later, fly. Gibson's Steps. Let's see what that is. This is the next stop. See if he likes chicken crimpies. After eating nearly a whole pack of these, I'm a bit fed up of them. Well, it's actually closed. Warning, snakes. So it's closed. It's closed. Now, some very naughty people may or may not have climbed over the railing and gone down the stairs onto the beach. I did consider it, however, I don't want to break the rules here in Australia because they might take away my Tim Tams. Shite parking of the day. More shite parking. Right, I need to get my arse in gear a little bit because it's nearly 3 o'clock and we've got a long way to go really yet before we get to the hotel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that gives me 5 hours. And it's a couple of hours still on this road. I'm gonna probably not stop and see everything now. I've seen London Bridge, seen London Bridge. I've seen the 12 Apostles. I couldn't do the Gibson Steps because they were closed, and very naughty people did them. Not me, not me. Government of Australia, not me. And they went on the beach. So now we shall see if we can make a little bit of headway without having to stop every 10 minutes. He says probably going to stop in 10 minutes, right? Let's break the back of this a little bit. I've got to get to my lighthouse. So Apollo Bay, 82 kilometres. And actually I'm not going to be anywhere near the ocean for a while now. I've done the majority of the pretty things to see at the ocean side. So there is a wildlife park on this road that I've just gone past. It's the Great Ocean Road Wildlife Park. It's advertised as having animal experiences and dingo education. I've just got this image of all these dingoes sat in a classroom with little hats on. The Great Ocean Road has all of a sudden turned into the Great Forest Road. I've sort of gone down away from the coast and now I'm going up and round and through, well, forest. Come on, little Swifty. It's like being in the Adelaide Hills. I have stopped driving in the trees and I'm going to stop at the next place, which is called Castle Cove. Nice view out into the hills. And there's the view of Castle Cove. It's not as impressive as some of the other stuff we've seen, is it? I feel sorry for Castle Cove. It's not incredible, is it? So that is me hitting the ocean again, and then actually I'm going to be going back into the hills. A lot of inland driving for the next sort of hour or so. So I want to be candid about this. A lot of the driving that I'm doing now is nowhere near the ocean. It's all inland, it's all uphill. This isn't what I signed up for. There's lots of people pulled over at the side of the road. Why is that? It's because there's a whaler sleeping whaler. There he is. And another.
He's having some brekkie. There's loads of them. Here they are. That's what I came to see.
That's it then, Australia pretty much completed. Seen kangaroos, seen koalas. That was cool. I enjoyed that. I'm glad I stopped and wasn't like, why is everyone just pulling up here? I thought they were actually pulling up to take pictures of the cows, because there's cows in a field there. There's a whole family of koalas. Ah, hooray! I can see the ocean again. It's been a long slog through the twisty turns of the Great Ocean Road in the forest there, mainly due to some twat in an Indy camper doing about 30 kilometers an hour, and I just couldn't get past him, and he didn't pull in for like 25k. Anyway, this is the Great Ocean Road if you're watching. I'm in Marengo now. Marengo, the beach. Please see now. The beach. There it is. Pull in here and show you the beach. There is the beach at Marengo. Marengo Beach. Please enjoy now. Good, thank you. That's all you're getting, because we will carry on. Oh, I've got a headache. It's been a long day. Oh. Next on the stop is Apollo Bay, and I'm going to need to get petrol there because I've got a quarter of a tank left. Welcome to Apollo Bay. You're bloody welcome. Great Ocean View Motel. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Lorne and Geelong, which is where I'm going. Apollo Bay Chinese restaurant. Now we're talking. Look at this fun fair they've got going on here. Oh, it's all closed. There must be a chippy here, come on. Pit stop American Beach Diner. Asian Tuck Shop. Where's the bloody chippy? Holy moly, 179. Oof. Well, I need petrol, so I'm gonna have to pay it. I mean, it's still what, 90 pence? Oh, I'm glad to be stopping for 10 minutes. $30 later, and I've pretty much...
So we're going to get that again at chain 30.
$30 later, and I've pretty much got a full tank. Let's carry on now. Now we're back on the ocean road, where it looks like what I expected. A road right alongside the ocean, as opposed to in the trees. What's that all about, Australia? Here we go. Look at these beaches. Rocky, but check the beaches out. I'm tired now. I'm very tired, actually. Oh, I'm heading towards a place called Lorne. Lorne. with a view of getting to my lighthouse, but I'm going to be cutting it fine because it's 20 past 4 now, and I left at 7 o'clock. I've been driving since 7 a.m. and tomorrow I have got a mammoth drive, from Melbourne to Sydney. Not looking forward to that. That is pretty much going to be my day. I'm going to sleep well tonight, I hope. Oh man, wow. Tiredness kills. It's very pretty. Very, 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 very pretty. I feel like the bit I did this morning is prettier. This is coastal. But it doesn't have all the impressive rock formations. It's like driving that coastal road in Wales. Oh, I am going to crash out tonight. That's the first place I've seen with a sign that says no vacancy. Most of the motels and stuff like that have all got vacancies at the moment. I suppose we are coming to the end of the holiday period. I've just had the terrible realisation that I'm going to be spending the next 2 weeks just driving. I've done 1,452 kilometres so far. That's a long way in a week. I'm passing through a place called Sugarloaf. Which is pretty. Not much to write home about for Sugarloaf, I'm afraid. I could do with a massage. It's a shame it's a bit cloudy today. Brook Creek. Yeah, the falls are in there. I will not be going to climb a waterfall or look at a waterfall. This video is going to be mainly me yawning. I yawn for most of the entire Great Ocean Road video. Content, stay hydrated. In hindsight, trying to smash this all in one day, not a good idea. So if you're planning to do the Great Ocean Road, do it in 2 days at least. It's doable, but it's not enjoyable. So my ETA at the moment to my hotel is 5:30, 40 minutes away. That's okay. If I go up the other way, it's a bit further. You know, I feel really poorly. I don't feel great at all. Stay hydrated. I think I'm just exhausted. I think I need a day to just recharge during this week. It's probably going to be Wednesday, it's Monday now. I think I'm going to have a recharge day in Sydney on Wednesday. That's the plan. Ah, parrots. I might check myself into a really nice hotel. A really nice hotel. And just enjoy on Wednesday. Ready for bed. I've got such pressure build up in my head. I think that's because I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm up and down and in and out and round, and I'm concentrating. Kennet River. That's where we are now. Oh, they're surfing on the beach. We've got lifeguards here too. Everyone's surfing. Surfing USA. There you go. Everyone is surfing on the beach. They can enjoy that while I enjoy some H2O. Wipe out. Cool. That was good to see. It looks to me like this place is the surfing bit. Lots of cars parked up here. Ah, there's a holiday camp. That makes sense. I'm glad it's not blazing sunshine, but also it would have been nice to have been less cloudy than this. Certainly wouldn't want to have done this on the 42-degree day. Monash Gully. So we are. I've dropped all my shapes. When I went round the corner, they all fell out. So they're all on the floor now, which I'm not impressed about. I've lost my chicken crimpies. Wake up, John boy. This is not enjoyable anymore. This has become unenjoyable. The Wye River. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Look at all these houses up in the hills. Or apartments or shacks or whatever. Yep, that's very nice. Smoky. Very smoky. You know, I think I'm gonna have to finish this tomorrow. Because I am 63 kilometers away from my hotel, which means I'm gonna get there at 5:30. But I am knackered. Like, absolutely knackered. And there's no point not enjoying it. Does that make sense? So Geelong is 82 kilometres away, which is pretty much the end of the Great Ocean Road. I don't know if I can make another 82 kilometres. So I'm thinking, I go to my hotel, I get checked in, and then bright and early tomorrow morning I come back and I finish the last bit. And I go to my lighthouse. What do you reckon? I think that's probably the way forward. Yep, that's the plan. I'm going to hack the next 40 minutes to my hotel and come back and finish it tomorrow. Which I'm gutted about. But there's no point in making myself sick. No point. There's no point making myself sick. There is a hitchhiker. He's hitching a ride. Been a long time since I've done that. Man. That's gorgeous. It's just C. Ocean, ocean, ocean. You'll let me off that one. Heavy going. Heavy, heavy, heavy going. My advice to anyone trying to do this in one day is don't. Don't do it. Or, if you are going to do it, stay at the other end and do it all in one go, but don't stay in Mount Gambier. I went to a place called Cumberland River. I prefer Cumberland sausage. Although being from Lincolnshire, that is blasphemous. 53 kilometres away. When I get to Lorne, I'm going to stop and just take a bit of a break. That's the plan. There's no rush. My hotel closes, it's check-in at 8 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock. So if I need to have a coffee and a kip, I will do. It's not actually that far to Lorne now. Why I decided this was a good idea, I don't know. Because I can tell you for free, it's not a good idea. St. George River. Stunning. We're going up. We've come down to the river, now we're going up again. Holy moly. Hooray! I've made it to Lorne. A place of natural beauty, allegedly. Is it a place of coffee? So Lorne has got a jetty. Well, I was coming here to grab a coffee, but it's closed. That has scuppered me a little bit. Lots of buildings going on. Oh, look at all them cockatoos. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Hundreds of cockatoos. Just having a little snack. I hope you've got a coffee shop, Lorne. Whether or not you'll be open at 5 o'clock, that's a different thing. Goodness, look at the size of that place. That looks like it's a very posh hotel. The Lorne Hotel. Aha, now I've found somewhere to eat. Will do. Bayview Hotel, a bakery. Yes, yes, yes. Aha, a BWS. I'm going to pull in here and get some provisions. Because I am struggling. See what we can find. The bakery's closed. No pie.
Check this guy out. Told you I've been hunting for a cockatoo. That guy's got a cake. So inquisitive. Hey. Stick the chicken salt on there.
I reckon that's probably good.
Awesome. The Salty Dog fish and chips. I've got fish and chips from the Salty Dog. $16. And the lass in there that I've spoken to, really nice girl. She's heading on up to Melbourne for school. So shout out to the Salty Dog in Lorne. Oh, I'm looking forward to eating this.
Take a bloody look at that. Yes. So, the lad put chicken salt on it. The girl said there's not enough chicken salt on there, so it's put more on for me. No vinegar. Wowzer, that was great. And actually, the amount of chicken salt on there perfect. Very tasty. One thing I will say about Australian fish and chips is the fish is lovely. The chips are just bog standard, like frozen chips that you just chuck in a fryer. I was warned about that. So they're not like potatoes that are cut and sliced and done in house like we do. It's still tasty though. Right, so I'm going to go to my hotel still. The Round the Twist Lighthouse is 20 minutes away from here, but I want to enjoy it and I still don't feel great. I feel much better than I did sort of half an hour ago. I'm gonna go to my hotel, get some sleep, get up early in the morning, do the rest of the Great Ocean Road, and then head to Sydney. That's the plan. Best laid plans and all that, eh? Soul searching a bit at the moment to see if I do carry on or if I go to my hotel, because I feel a little bit better now, but that is probably going to change again when I get back on the road. No, I'm going to my hotel and I'm going to get some sleep because tomorrow is a mammoth day. A mammoth day. So we'll see what the rest of Lorne has to offer. So the girl in the chip shop, shout out to her, was telling me about Pier to Pub, which is something that's been going on. I'll give them another plug. It's the Salty Dog Fish and Chips. Basically, people go to the end of the pier, they jump in, they swim to the beach, and then go to the pub. And then drink as much as humanly possible, and then they go get fish and chips. So Pier to Pub, it's been quite busy. 182.9. Woof! That's a lot of moolah for petrol. Oh, someone's having a meltdown. Second exit. So it's 32 minutes, apparently. 47 kilometres. So I'm going to be coming off the Great Ocean Road. Although Geelong is only 50 minutes. Oh, sod it, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on. You only live once. I'm going to do it via the Great Ocean Road, I've decided. The cockatoos are like seagulls, really, here in Lorne. They are feral buggers. So Anglesey, Geelong. Geelong is the end of the Great Ocean Road, really. But this is going to be a squeeze now. But I'm feeling good. I'm going to get to my lighthouse. That's where I'm going to get. And then that means tonight I can sleep really well and don't have to get necessarily up as early as I would have had to do to come back down to do the Great Ocean Road, to then go up to Geelong and then to Sydney. There is a little bit of method in my madness. A tiny bit. Tiny bit. Airys Inlet, which is where 14k. I would have been daft to not do this, I think. I've also been advised to go on the beach at Airys Inlet, because that is where it was filmed. Strategically, you can't see the footwell of this car, the passenger's footwell, or the passenger seat, to say that. It's a state. I need to clean it out tonight. There's stuff everywhere. I didn't eat all my chips. I can smell them. I might snack on some chips as we go. Chicken salt. Today has mainly been me eating stuff whilst driving, calling things beautiful. That's about it. Oh, I went in a helicopter. Slippery when wet. Look at all the cockatoos over there. The fish and chips have given me newfound power to soldier on through the day. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Sort of up into the hills again a little bit. So at the moment my sat-nav still wants me to turn around to go to my hotel. There will be a point where I will defeat it and it will be quicker for me to go that way. 95 metres above sea level, Cinema Point. Okay. See how enjoyable these are. Oh, this is tight. That was enjoyable. I would love to know about the engineering of building this road, because it is pretty much on the side of a mountain. Still wants me to turn around. That's a pretty outlook of the beach. But we haven't got time for stopping and taking pictures of beaches. No, no, no. Not now. I think I'm going over there. I think I can see it. I think I can see Split Point Lighthouse. Folks are surfing and fishing. Surfing and fishing. Well, check that out. Great Ocean Road. I mean, I've got to pull in and have a picture with that, haven't I? Let's get a picture of that bugger.
It starts here then. Bit of a pilgrimage really to stop at the Great Ocean Road Memorial Arch. It sort of denotes really the start. But it's not actually the start of the Great Ocean Road, it's going to continue. And we will continue now to Port Airys.
That fly is really driving me up the wall. Oh, someone's been hang gliding. Awesome. It's a great day for hang gliding. What's that? It's like a glass beach lookout. I'm guessing it's some sort of information centre, maybe? But I can see my lighthouse. Dunk. Maybe it's a house? I actually think it's someone's house. Which, if it is, that's a flex. Which is your house? It's the one there with the drawbridge. Fairhaven. Seems very posh, this part of the world. Lots of smoke up there. You are in Wadarurum country. Airys Inlet, the home of Split Point Lighthouse. Parking, cars only. Is this the parking for the lighthouse? Lighthouse. I think I've gone the wrong way.
So, should you have grown up watching the television in the 90s, you will know about Port Neranda, which isn't actually a real place. No, it is not at all. It's a fictional place from the hit children's TV show Round the Twist, which centred on a family going to live in a lighthouse. This lighthouse that we're about to see. Shout out for unsuitable footwear still. Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round the twist? Have you ever felt like this? And do you know what? The view from the walk to the top wasn't too bad either. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Finally seeing the Split Point Lighthouse. Something that really wanted me to come to Australia back in the day was round the twist. And just the shenanigans of the family. There it is, there's Split Point Lighthouse. Say goodbye to it because now we're carrying on a great ocean road adventure up to Torquay. Not that Torquay, but it is spelt the same, and Geelong. And then down to where I'm staying tonight, Winchester or Winchester or Wichchester or do something, somewhere. They've contacted me to say, John, don't worry about being later than 8 o'clock. We've got your key here, it's all sorted. So I can take my time a little bit now and enjoy a little bit more of the Great Ocean Road. No stressing, and they got to see me lighthouse, and I'm feeling much better. Fish and chips solved everything. And the sun's even come out, look, over those clouds as I'm heading back down the hill. So I told Ryan and Emma that I would call them from the top of the Split Point Lighthouse, and I did, and sang them round the twist. So, you know, man of my word.
Right, that's it. I've been to see me lighthouse. I've been banging on about it all day. I've managed to get there. The sun is sort of going down. It's what, 7 o'clock here. In theory, I should be able to get to my hotel by about 7:30. Which way is it taking me? Is it taking me the way that I didn't want to go though? Nope, it's taking me the way that I wanted to go. Hooray! So the ETA then now is 7:30. Gives me loads of time. I've rang my mum, I've rang Ryan and Emma, and I've rang a friend as well to show them the lighthouse because I promised them I would do. Everybody now has been to see Split Point Lighthouse today. So I'm 63 kilometres away from my hotel. We're going to be pushing it again, 7:30 this time. I'm in room 3 apparently, or unit 3. It's a motel. I'm in a motel. It's going to be get to my hotel, get checked in, get a shower, and get into bed. It's cockatoo central tonight. Too many cockatoos. Cock a 12. Another day where my face is so tight. Anglesey, Torquay, Geelong and Melbourne. I mean, what is there to physically see in Melbourne? What are the sightseeing spots? I need to consider that, because if I get up super duper early I could probably go to a couple of the sightseeing spots in Melbourne before heading on up to Sydney. It's not an impossible drive, but it certainly is a big one. I'm glad I finished this tonight. I'm glad I finished it. Because if I'd had to come back down tomorrow and on this route and up and round, I'd have been shattered by about 3 o'clock. Urquhart Bluff. I'm not going to be staying at all the little stop-offs on the way unless I see something really beautiful now. And that's pretty, but I've seen enough pretty today. This time of night everything looks so beautiful because the sun is out now. It's been grey and smoggy and smoky most of today. 7 o'clock, the sun's come out. Overall, I've had a good day. I mean, I've been in a helicopter. That was certainly an experience. Probably one of the best experiences of my life, actually. Always wanted to go into a helicopter. Everything looks so pretty this time of night. Beautiful, sexy, stunning, gorgeous. I'm trying to think of other words to describe it. Picturesque, scenic. Anglesey, not that one, which we'll just be driving through. We won't be stopping here. The fire risk today, moderate. It's been changed. It was high earlier. So my route hasn't taken me anywhere near any forest fires, which is good. I keep calling them forest fires, bush fires. Which is good. That means that A, I haven't been a fire tourist, which I didn't want to be, and B, there's been no new bushfires overnight. I was listening to the radio this morning, lots of people talking about it. It is a serious thing. You don't realise how serious it is until you're out here. Along with sun cream and UV, you don't realise till you're out here. Slip, slap, slop, right? As Ryan would tell me, no hat, no play. It's a nice lookout. Yep. The sea, the ocean. Aha, the beach inspector is here. 52 kilometres. Anglesey Beach, swim within the flags. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Wow, it's Cockatoo Central. And some galahs. I like seeing the galah. They're very beautiful. I'm not going to say they're sexy. They're very fascinating. So shopping centre, bowling club or Torquay. Oh, he's got a kite. Oh, kite's brilliant. Let's see what's at the Anglesey Shopping Centre. Laundry, yeah. Pharmacy, yeah. Thai massage, yeah. Bar and grill, a bakery and cafe. Surf shop. I've just seen a Christmas tree and it's thrown me. I'd forgotten that it's sort of early January. Fire station, that's a big fire station as well. The last slog of the day. Those fish and chips really sorted me out. I did need some sustenance. Good going. So that's it, the majority of the Great Ocean Road sights and sounds done. Done and dusted in one day. Do I recommend it? No. Absolutely not. Is it possible? Yes, absolutely it is. Will you see everything? No, of course you won't. But will you break the absolute back of it and see most of what you want to see? Yeah, absolutely you will. My favourite part of the day, it has to be... You thought I was going to say the helicopter ride, right? It has to be seeing the Proton jumper. No, it's definitely the helicopter ride. Definitely a helicopter ride. I'm shocked as to how much of the pretty sights and rock formations are in one place. For me at the beginning, for you, if you're doing it the normal way, at the end. I suppose then you've got a bit of a climax and not an anti-climax like me. Because for me, the end of it was Lorne. Bit like Skeg, wasn't it? My low light of the day, my USB stick drama. So I'm meant to be staying in Winchelsea, but it's taking me this way via Geelong. Let's make sure it's taking me to the right place. Yep, it's taking me this way. The only question that remains to be seen now is how good is my accommodation going to be? This accommodation I have paid £65 for, I think. As I'm getting closer to Sydney, it's obviously getting more expensive. Was my accommodation last night worth 50 quid? Yeah, absolutely it was. I had a comfy bed, I had an internet TV that I could watch Family Guy on, I'd got a fridge with loads of freebies in, and a fantastic bathroom. I think I've got a bigger bedroom tonight. But I'm also maybe confusing that with the place I'm staying tomorrow, which is not actually in Sydney, it's in a place called Campbelltown. As long as it's not in the car park of a Dan Murphy's again, I'm alright. And I don't wake up in the morning and someone's clearly lost their specs and their hoodie. Someone definitely got punched last night.
I have arrived at my motel. I'm in room number 3. It is a proper old school, attached to a pub, Aussie motel. This is the room, and this is my very first impression. The guy has basically said, I've left it open for you, mate. So it's been open all afternoon. Oh. You need to enjoy this as well as I do. It's not bad. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. There's aircon. There's a fridge. There's a shower. Yeah. I mean, there's no blind on the window here in the kitchen. Could be worse. I shall quickly show you around possibly the sketchiest motel I've ever stayed in. Clock radio in there. I have got a double bed, which is good. Curtains I have drawn. This as well. I've got a sort of a pull-out bed here, full of blankets if you fancy some blankets. More blankets if you fancy some more blankets. Pillows if you fancy some more pillows. That's for that bed. There's a TV, smart TV. And then this, I've got a window here with no blind, which is annoying me. Fridge, kettle, microwave. What's in here? Iron and ironing board, and then in the bathroom, well, a shower, a toilet, and a sink. It's not as nice as last night, and it's more expensive actually, but it does sleep 3 people. I'm just gonna put the telly on, get my head down, and get some sleep. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I'm glad I did the Great Ocean Road in one go in the end, and I'm glad I'm here and I can just chill out. Like, subscribe, hype, comment down below. Tomorrow, the Mammoth drive to Sydney. I'm going to have to just sit and work out how long it's going to take me. I'm going to have to leave mega early, and then once I've got to Sydney, I'm going to have a couple of days there, including one day to just chill out. If I don't get murdered in my sleep, I shall see you tomorrow. Till next time, thanks for watching. See you later. Thanks for watching this latest video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I've selected a couple more videos for you, especially on this page. You might enjoy those, and don't forget to subscribe to always keep up to date with the channel.